Yes, welcome to another episode of Big Conversations by the American with Sheila. This is the second time I have you on the podcast. I don't know if you actually know why I don't have podcast names. But yes, I want you to introduce yourself so that we can know the person you are and how how it is that you have positioned yourself in the business world.
My name is Sheila Strong. Most of my friends call me Kayo. Um, what was the business?
And how you position yourself in the business world. Tell me about you from that perspective. How you
In the business world, I do various businesses, but we are going to talk about the one that we're interested in most today, which is Platinum Car Keys. So in Platinum Car Keys, we deal with car security systems, we do programming for smart car keys, transponder keys, and we do the basic car key cutting. Yeah.
What sparked your interest specifically? Is it your love for cars? Do you have very many cars? Do you have a very group of cars that you're like, no, now I should do something out of passion? Yeah, I want to know what sparked your interest in this business specifically.
I did automotive and power engineering at university, so this is in line with my career. And what sparked my interest in car keys is the fact that it wasn't common business here, so I was looking for gaps in the automotive industry. Most people had garages, they sell spare parts, but the key element was lacking. Um, I came up with the idea when I struggled to actually get a spare key from one of my cars.
So you,
I can't.
clearly, you have to get to the industry because you're the because but please, it's there. Yeah. No, that's okay. It could be one of your first car, then you got a second.
Yes.
You don't mind that. Yes. All right.
So I was really struggling to get a key
Yeah.
for my car. And that's when I thought that I should venture into this business. And it's not really something that I learned at campus, no. It's a skill I acquired after university.
Then you just decided to leave it.
Yes.
All right, interesting. So yeah, how has Platinum Khakis evolved since its inception? Tell me about how after you realize that there's this gap in the market from all the garages and people have ignored the key elements. How have you positioned yourself in the market? How far are you? Do you feel like it's now successful? And just tell me the story so far.
I wouldn't
About
say
Platinum
it's
Khakis. And tell me
successful.
how the industry has taken it in. Yeah, is it? Are you really feeling that gap? So the need for something like that, the need like for you to expand on it.
About such success, we are not yet where we want to be, but we see ourselves on the right track. Yes, Platinum Party started in one of my rooms in my house. I didn't even have a place where to rent. I didn't have an address basically. So I started by practicing on my friend's class, and that was in 2017. Then in 2018, I got space in Uhuru, at Nauru Complex,
Yeah.
opposite police headquarters.
Yes.
That's where our first address was. And we started with just one programmer and one cutting machine. So I can say the progress is very positive. It's going in the right direction where we see it. And
And right now it's two branches.
yes, right now we have two branches, one in Najanampondi and another one in Naguru. Um, we have evolved really. We have moved from one programmer to like 5 programmers to many more cutting machines. So we are growing.
So in terms of challenges, talk me through what you have experienced that you termed a challenge. What challenges so far, and maybe try and see how you are handling these challenges you're facing. Maybe the market, it could be government, it could be the taxes, any challenges.
I don't have any problem with the government.
That's nice.
I don't have problem
All right.
with government.
So the business not really affected, but okay, challenge is really in the
Of
market.
course, we have some challenges.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest challenge we have as locksmiths is the ever-changing technology in cars. And the challenge comes in when the cars are changing so fast and the machines that you have for programming are not up to date.
Yeah, but are Ugandans buying those latest cars really? That it would be a challenge for you. I feel like most of the cars we operate with so many BMCs. So
In Uganda, it broke alone. People are driving 2024. People are bringing in Rolls Royce. What are you talking about?
it is a big challenge. Also, the technology.
Yes, it's a big challenge, but you buy a programmer, like, let me say the programmers I bought in 2018.
Yeah.
They were stopping like in 2021, the software, and you find now the cars that are on the road, most of the people that are bringing in cars are buying newer cars because of the law that was put anyway. So most Ugandans now are forced to bring in newer cars.
Which then forces you to
Yes. So you have to keep buying equipment, but how we've tried to address this challenge is to invest in better machines which can be updated online.
So in the country currently, you don't see so many of locksmith businesses, right? Does that put you to an advantage that you have such a vast market to operate with? I'm not saying you don't have competition, but it's a business that's not like a saloon where you find there's so many for low key, the high end. Yes. So does this give you a high operational ground? Are you making so much profits? because because there are very many cars, really, right? At least the one thing you appreciate about Ugandans is they drive cars. We have so many people driving, which is in return big market for your business. So would you say that you there's a niche you've capitalized on now?
The cars are very many on the road. Yeah. The only challenge we have is Ugandans have not yet embraced the idea of having maybe like a spare key. They believe a key is something that someone can hardly use, and most of the sales that we would be making in locksmith is making spare keys. You get it? So you find most of the times people are just coming because the key is lost.
Yeah. Isn't that the problem with education? People just don't know that they will need it.
Yes. Yeah. People don't know that they will need it, and they don't find I don't know. I don't know how to time it.
They seem to see it as a luxury to have a spare key.
Yes. You know, like how in medicine they say prevention is better than cure. But how many people do you see going to the hospital on a monthly basis to do routine checkups? That's the same with the keys. It's different when you have like a garage where someone knows that after 10,000 miles I'm supposed to service my car. It's different with a key. It's hard. It's although some people are embracing it now, yeah, but it's hard to convince most people, to have a spare key.
Thank you for that answer. That fits in. So I think we as part of the countries and this is about us, so it doesn't matter even if I'm speaking now about background. So I think in sensitization to the communication we put out there, we need to ring a bell to people to understand the value of having a battery. Yes. Right? Or maybe a spare key. Yes. Yeah. So work on that in the sense that I feel like it's just an education problem. People don't know that it's better to have it. Yeah, and also by the way, about the having very few programmers. The programmers are there. It's just that people again don't know where to go for these keys. They don't know where to go. They think maybe if I need a key, I need to go back to Toyota if I have a Japan car, if I have a Toyota car, if I have like a German car, I need to go to the they don't know that actually all locksmiths are here. Yeah, so that actually goes into my next question, where are before you discuss and expound more on the importance of car security and the role locksmiths are playing, right? I feel like people don't see that as a need. Once I buy my car, park it in my garage at home, or park it at home or in the parking, I consider if something happens to it, I'll consider it a bad day. But maybe you can help me expound more on what the importance of car security is and why people should embrace it more?
You see, a car is more okay. You look at a car as like your baby. Yeah, it takes you somewhere, it takes you to work, it takes your kids to school. So if you don't secure it and you lose it in the long run, that means that
You're not scary for everything.
yes, yeah. And since I specialize in car security and car keys, I would say it's very important for your car to be safe and to make sure it's not stolen. So if you have like a car tracker, if you have an alarm system, those are some of the things that can enhance security for your vehicle.
So are these services price friendly that a person, say, driving a Toyota car can afford?
My friend, there are Toyota cars that are more expensive than
The
German cars.
Okay, say a common man.
So can you please not chase away my
Client. Yeah, but speak on pricing on car security.
Yes.
Is it something that needs for someone to break the bank, or it is something someone needs to prioritize, like see me at home, I have to buy a lot from God, so many times I even when I go out to meet it, I find it there. No, I did I buy this bill? So is it with that same interest that I need if I own a car, that I need to know that maybe security is important, but also is it price friendly? I want you to talk on the price. What does it take to install the car trackers and my system in my car, the alarming? Yeah, how is the pricing like?
The pricing is very friendly as long as anyone has a car, they can afford any accessory that comes with it. So the heart of the car is the engine. Even if it goes spoiled, you need to replace it, but it will not cost you the initial price of the actual car, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same as a key. It's just a small component on a car, but it's very, very important because when you don't have it, the car will not move. So depending on the car that you have, depending on how much you bought that car, usually that's where also the price range is with the keys. So we have keys that are 20,000, but then again we have keys that are 5 million.
Which is one? For which car? What do you know? Who is driving a car with a key of 5 million?
So when you ask these guys who have like Mercedes,
Yeah.
from 2016 and above, a key will go as high as 5 million because it has an FB for it has a system which is not which is a bit complex.
Does this mean, in terms of emergency and timeouts for so the common man like me, if I lose my car key, now if I want a new car key, I'll wait to lose my car key. But it's more like an emergency situation. So how does partner practice help out with emergencies? What's the like time turn around? What's the process like to like? How much time does it take to make for me a new car key? Imagine I was going for a wedding, but I misplaced my key, right? Um, how fast can I get my key?
So first of all, the message I want to put across most importantly, is treating platinum car keys as a hospital for cars. So I want to preach that prevention is better than care, more than the treatment when you're already sick. Yeah. So if you have a car, if you're out there and you have a car, Mark, if you have a car right now, please make sure you invest in a spare key. And like I said, it's a small component of a car, but if you don't have it, you're not going to move anywhere. So I would want to avoid those emergencies. You're going for a wedding, you're taking your child to hospital, and then you cannot locate your key. But if you have a spare key, you'll not be having such inconveniences. Yeah. However, we also attend to people who have lost keys, who have lost their keys. We can get to you, but that has to be at our convenience most of the times. For example, if you lose your key at night, we'll not be able to rush to you to come and work with that car. We don't have mobile services at night.
Okay. Is there anything as a measure put for that. So imagine a scenario where this time my car key has nobody lost, but I am moving and maybe my child plays with the car and breaks, right? In the middle of the night. Are you saying that I stand a chance to risk my car being stolen or living on the outside because I cannot get help? Is there something you can do about that turnaround time? Maybe where it would work. You know, a hospital works in the night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, every business has some
Some
compromise. You can compromise depending on
on the
where
situation.
and the situation where the car is. Because
Can we count on platinum practice?
yes,
for
we can
such
count on
cases?
100%.
So I need to elaborate more because from the time we started, most of the conversation has been about spare key replacement. So, but I need you to expound more on the services Platinum Practice offers. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, I tend to talk about only keys because we started with keys and we have
And the passion is
Yes.
to answer those because of that.
yes,
Yes.
and we've evolved since from the keys. After working on the key, we noticed that sometimes it's actually easy to misplace that key, and so we came up with small trackers for car keys.
Yeah.
They can also work for pets. They can work for your little children if you go with them like to a mall and they just run away from you and you don't know where they are. You can connect that device on your phone when it's attached to the key, or your pet, a dog, a cat, anything, and then you can locate it using your phone. So you should be in the same range. However, we're trying to find a tracker for keys that's affordable, that can be GPS location, not just Bluetooth. So we have that. We also have car trackers where you can track your car. This is mostly used by people who have a fleet, like transportation companies, tourism companies. You want to know where your car is in real time. So we have this.
The fuel.
Yeah.
Do you also do that?
No, we don't manage the fuel, but you can cut off the fuel. For example, if you're coming
With your system.
yes, with your system in the phone. So we have car trackers, and then we also have programmers that do diagnostics. You want to know what's wrong with your car before you take it to the garage, and then you give your detailed reports, send it to your email. We do that as well. Then we have also alarm systems. That's for security. I think that's what most people are used to, the alarm system. So it's like a keyless system for people who don't have the advanced cars, but would like to open their doors using a remote and also make it safe for the person to be easily stolen. So they install the alarm system.
So do you have, as Platinum Practice, is there a difference you spot out from the competition from any other locksmith businesses that are having? Is there something fundamental you would say that with us, this is guaranteed, or maybe this product is very hard to find elsewhere? What differentiates you from the competition? That's basically the question.
Most of the locksmiths that are there, what locksmiths
Yeah.
started from Chiseka. When it was files those guys are very skilled, by the way. Yes, they're very skilled. So what differentiates us from such people is that we are a registered company. You are safe with us. We are not going anywhere. We give you guarantee on our products of a year and even above, because we believe in what we sell. We believe in our products. We believe that we have the best quality around, and we have very well trained programmers. They're very good in wiring. So when you
Also the machinery.
yes, the machinery
Behind
yes,
is
up to date.
up to date technology.
Exactly.
Tabs about
Yes.
the software. So do you also care to talk on that? The software, how does this spread into the cars? I see most cars on the road don't see it in the cars that use software. Maybe I'm ignorant, but yeah, you are the expert here. So yeah, what's in the system? Does this mean that also maybe there's data, your programs, you have a diagnosis anyway? So you can tell with your systems what could be wrong with the car.
Yes.
Is that a service also here I can get from platform?
Yes. Exactly.
So this is like a car clinic.
Yeah, it's a hospital. For cars.
Hospital. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So do we have any new services, new products that you care to tell our audience?
I have already talked about the evolution from car keys to trackers to alarms, and then maybe another service that we offer is training.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can come to train.
Yes, you can come to train. We train young engineers, young people who are enthusiastic about such a business and they want to go and start something of their own. Because here, I think Uganda now is more about job creation than job seeking.
Yes.
Jobs
Totally.
are not there. Ever since they increase the age,
Yes. I totally.
people retire at 70.
Is that so?
Yes, so
is that a service you charge for? If I want to
Yes.
train,
Yes, we charge.
yeah. How would do you care to give a price to that? Because yeah, this is going to be out there to people and I want them to know what it
Yes.
is.
So we usually charge 1 million for 1 month, and we trade 3 days a week. So that 1 million is basically for
What is that
Take it.
done? If I am a professional locksmith after paying my money? Because that's more money than school.
do you know how much money you paid in school?
But for 1 month, I did not go on it. When I was starting
We are giving you a lifetime skill that is going to earn you millions and millions of money. And that 1 million.
But I actually appreciate it because since there's a big gap in the market,
And remember,
Yeah.
this business is all about practical.
you have to do.
So it means when I'm teaching you, I'm using material. Yes,
All right.
I'm using keys. So that 1 million caters for the things that you're going to use, the keys that you're going to cut, you're going to learn from, and the meals you're going to when you're with us. So that 1 million caters for your meals and the material that you're going to use.
That's cool. So, how do you ensure top-notch customer experience for your clients?
Like I said, we have the most updated machines. Our machines are updated, that means they're going to give you top-notch service. Yes. And the fact that we believe in our quality, we shall give you guarantee. I can't give you guarantee of 1 year when I do something, it's going to break in 2 months.
Do you have some extensive feedback for maybe a scenario from a client? Maybe you got them out of black hole in a situation, something you are proud of personally as appropriate and something you can say on report here that will make other people that will watch this maybe fall in love or engaging with that package.
Yeah, I actually have a client who told me that that spare key we made for him rescued his child. Yeah.
Talking about
Yes, he's 2-year-old, locked herself in the car and had the original kid inside. So the neighbors were passing by and they saw the kid in the car. So when they called them, they rushed inside the house for the spare key. If it wasn't for that spare key, I don't know where that key would be. Because you know, when you're locked in a small space, you're deprived of oxygen and then it could affect your brain cells. Yes, so he was so glad that he had a spare key in the house. Yeah.
It's beautiful. So this also just feeds back into why people need to requirements that we a spare key
Yes.
before they get
Before the disaster.
Because that is before the disaster.
Or you might be worried about your wedding day looking for.
Or free food. Now on the pricing of the strategy, right? Given the variables nature of this type of business and service, because it's more like emergency, bus scheduled, bus maybe residential areas, I want to call it my home, and commercial sometimes, right? How is the pricing strategy? How are you doing that? Is there like a formula to reach to these keys? Does it vary because of the car? Or do you come to charge and realize that I live in a mansion and then you bill me because of that?
Yes, the pricing depends on the car that you drive.
Oh yeah, it's 5 money.
Exactly. So the old model cars never used to have the white. Okay, for us we call it the immobilizer system. Yeah? You know what immobilizing means?
Yes.
It's stopping something from moving. Yeah? So that system is put in a car to safeguard it from being taken by the wrong person. So if you don't have the right key, that immobilizer system will be deactivated for a participant and move. So those are a bit pricey compared to the cars that were made in the 1990s, where you just cut a blade, a mechanical key, use it open your car, and again use it to start the engine. So that one cannot be the same price as the key that needs programming. So they range, they vary from different aspects. Like someone will come and wants a remote and a chip. Okay. But then there is also one who will come and say, since I just need a spare key, let me take one that doesn't have a remote. And then we program the chip and pass them there. So say if the one for remote is 450 together with the chip, that means one who takes just the chip and the blade will be paying like 200,000. Yes, so there are different factors that will determine the price of the key that you need.
Can I upgrade my key
Yes, you can.
to something more fancy, something maybe with more function?
Yes.
Or does it also depend on the type of car I have?
It depends on the type of car you have, but most of the cars that have the transponder system and not smart system. So the smart system is the keyless door system, where I have my key in my pocket, I get to the hand, opens automatically, I get inside, I have a push to start button, let's start. That cannot be modified. It has to stay the way it is because the system is more advanced and more complicated. But when we go to the immobilizer system, where someone just needs a chip, there are companies that have made push remotes. Might be driving a small car, but you have a key that looks like for you, so you can change it. So that you look very important when you.
Yeah. Totally. And presentation is important. That's
Very.
yeah, it's very important. That means
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So let's go to reputation management. How has Platinum Car Keys managed its reputation? I see that reviews online are very good. I have been seeing about 3 few before I sat down for this. So, but yeah, how are you managing that? Is this basically making sure service is good for you from your perspective as a co-creator? I just want to
Yeah, it's simple doing a good job. Doing a good job and you do it right.
you also, how do you measure customer lifetime value? Because this is a service I pay for something I get, but how do I be that customer where I can get more value from you? Where it's lifetime, where we're going to bake together and be like, you know what, I need a key, maybe I need an alarm, and there are offers, give them like loyalty programs, things like this. Where when I call you, you don't just see as a new customer, where it's special, something like that. Why
Yes.
it as a customer, where it's also lifetime value if I stick to partner parties.
Just to be clear, I don't go to bed with my clients, but
The
It's a
business, the business, it's English.
just to be clear,
Okay.
be clear out there, don't
Sure.
go to bed with my clients. But yes, we do. We give it's not really for clients that come over and over again, because in our business, it's actually difficult for people to keep coming over and over again. It's not a consumable, something that someone is going to take, eat, it gets finished, and they come back next week. No. But for like companies that we have contracts with, we give them a subsidized because they have the most companies that we have contracts with are the ones that have a fleet of vehicles, of cars. So we have to, yes, so we give them a subsidized price. And then sometimes we also have sales. I usually do my birthday sale. You pay We have Christmas sale, we spend about 20% or 30%. Yeah. So
All right. That's basically this will do. Unless I would want you to maybe speak to your clients once you finish these things, then be humble and say something you feel like people out there should know about development countries as well.
I really, really appreciate all my clients.
Yeah.
Because it's because of them that the business is still running.
Definitely. But it's also a way
Yes, exactly. I've not been so heavy on advertising. And that's something that I really want to work on,
Yeah.
that I'm trying to work on. But the clients I have are the ones that refer me to other people. And that shows that what we do is good work, others they do not refer us to other people. So I really appreciate my clients, and I hope I get new clients with this podcast. Come and experience our work.
Because we're going to push it and also sponsor it. It's very sure you can be this sponsorship. This has been beautiful. I wanted to keep this strictly away from any of the other businesses. We do many more podcasts for anyone. Yes. Thank you, Sheila, for doing this.
Thank you very much.